Today, something sacred is renewed within us. We're not just facing a symbolic date. Today is the day life defeats death. It's the day of the resurrection of Jesus Christ. And even if you don't have a direct connection with religious traditions, there is something profound about this date that echoes in the human soul. The idea of renewal, transformation, and rebirth. This video is an invitation for you to understand how Easter can impact your mental health, strengthen your spirit, and transform your body. The resurrection is not just a historical event. It's an archetype, an eternal calling for us to awaken from the spiritual sleep that many live in. Jesus didn't just rise again. He showed us that it's possible to go through pain, suffering, and even death, physical, emotional, and spiritual, and be reborn stronger, purer, and more aware. How many times in your life have you felt defeated? How many times did you think it was the end? The truth is, every end carries the seed of a new beginning. Holy Week invites us on an inward journey. From the triumphant entry into Jerusalem to the silence of Saturday and the splendor of Sunday, there is a deep path of healing and transformation. Easter Sunday, the day of resurrection, symbolizes the triumph of light over darkness. And the light that rose on that morning can still shine inside of you, if you allow it. If you're ready to let die what is making you sick inside, traumas, resentments, guilt, habits that disconnect you from your essence. Take a moment now and reflect. What needs to die within you so that a new version of your life can be born? What thoughts, behaviors, or emotions need to be placed on the cross so you can also experience resurrection? We're not talking about religion. We're talking about liberation, about an inner movement that changes everything. Mental health, for example, often collapses because we carry unresolved pain and emotional weight. The message of Easter is that you can leave those burdens in the tomb and walk out of it light, renewed, awakened. There is life after pain. There is peace after the storm. There is clarity after chaos. And Jesus is the living symbol of this truth. Have you noticed how the body reacts when we are emotionally overwhelmed? Back pain, insomnia, fatigue, changes in appetite, all of these are signs that something within us needs to be resurrected. Maybe it's your faith in yourself. Maybe it's your courage to try again. Maybe it's your connection to the divine. And here lies the key. Taking care of your spiritual health is taking care of your mental and physical health. When you reconnect with purpose, with hope, with light, your body responds. Your mind becomes clearer. Your heart calms. The empty tomb of Jesus represents the end of inner imprisonment. How many of us live as if we're trapped in emotional tombs, imprisoned by fear, expectations, patterns, and guilt? Today's invitation is for you to leave that cave. It's not about pretending nothing happened. It's about acknowledging the pain and still choosing the light. Choosing to live again. And for that, the first step might be forgiveness. Forgiving yourself. Forgiving those who hurt you. Forgiving life for not going the way you expected. Forgiveness is a form of resurrection. It's when we stop feeding the ghosts of the past and allow peace to enter through the doors of the present. There is no mental healing without emotional release, and there is no physical strength without inner peace. If this video is touching you up to this point, take a deep breath now and allow yourself to feel what this message is awakening within you. You're not watching this by accident. Everything in life has its timing, and maybe today is your day to be reborn, to rise up, to step out of the tomb of anguish and walk into a new life, lighter, more conscious, more connected to your divine essence. Share this video with someone going through a difficult time, someone who might be in need of a word of life. And if you feel that this message has spoken to you, write in the comments, "Today I choose to resurrect." This isn't just a phrase, it's a decision. And every decision begins with a small action, with a gesture of faith, with a step outside the cave. Subscribe to the channel. Motivation. You need to keep receiving content that speaks to your inner world. And remember, no pain is eternal, no cross is final, no tomb can hold someone who was born for the light. In The next part of this video, we're going to explore how the resurrection of Jesus can be applied in your daily life, bringing balance to your mind, healing to your body, and expansion to your spirit. Stay with me until the end. Motivation you need. Where your consciousness expands and your soul finds direction. If the resurrection of Jesus is the greatest symbol of overcoming, how can we apply it in our routines, in our habits, in our moments of silence? The answer lies in intention. When you truly decide that you no longer want to live chained to patterns that sicken your mind, drain your body, and weaken your spirit, you've already begun to roll away the stone of your tomb. Resurrection is, above all, a daily choice. Every negative thought you choose to transform, every impulsive reaction you replace with a conscious attitude, every grudge you decide not to feed, all of this is part of your process of rebirth. Don't wait for change to come from outside. The stone of your emotional tomb will not be moved by external hands. You are the one who must push it, even with fear, even without visible strength. Because the truth is, the strength is already inside you, waiting to be activated. Let's talk about mental health. In today's world, it's easy to feel lost. Too much information, too much pressure, constant comparison, disconnection from the sacred. All of this pulls the soul away from its origin. When that happens, anxiety takes over, sadness settles in, and the mind becomes a prison. The message of resurrection reminds us there is always a way out, and that way begins when you reconnect with the divine within yourself. Spirituality is not a religious obligation. It's a reunion with your essence. And this reunion can happen in a moment of silence, in a sincere prayer, in a sunset that moves you, or even right now as you watch this video. Don't underestimate the power of small moments. It is in the invisible that the soul strengthens, and the stronger your soul becomes, the more stable your mind will be. And your body. The body is the temple. It's the sacred instrument that allows you to live, feel, create. When you neglect your body, you're neglecting the miracle of life itself. Sleeping well, eating with awareness, moving with gratitude. All of this is spiritual. Don't separate what was created to be one. Body, mind, and spirit walk together. And when one is reborn, the others blossom too. Have you ever thought that maybe today is the day to forgive yourself, to embrace yourself, to stop running away from who you are? Often our tomb is not made of stone, but of excuses. I don't have time. I can't change. I'm not strong enough. But what if Jesus had said that? What if he had given up? The path of the cross was painful, but he walked it, and you can walk yours too. Feel that presence now. Allow yourself to close your eyes for a few seconds, breathe deeply, and imagine yourself rising from a dark place into a field of light. Visualize a new version of you, calmer, more conscious, more loving with yourself. That image is not a fantasy. It's a calling. You just have to answer. And if this message is touching you in any way, don't keep it to yourself. Like this video, share it with someone you love who needs healing. Write in the comments what this resurrection means to you. And if you want to receive more content like this, deep, spiritual, real, subscribe to Motivation You Need right now. It helps us continue spreading this light to others who are still walking in the dark. Remember, the tomb is empty. The stone has been rolled away. Hope has risen. Now it's your turn. Life is calling you out of the darkness. It's calling you to live, not just survive. To heal, not to hide. To love, not to harden. It's calling you back to your center, your purpose, your essence. Don't forget that we all have our Fridays of pain, our Saturdays of silence, but Sunday always comes. And with it, light wins, life blooms, and the soul awakens. Today is your Sunday. Motivation you need, where your consciousness expands and your soul finds direction. And please, don't miss the next video on this channel. If today's message stirred something within you, The next one will deepen your journey even further. You truly need to watch it.